What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica. Somebody just sent me this. This is about T.I. and Tiny being investigated by LAPD over assault allegations. A police report filed in April outlines new allegations against the Harrises. Their attorney claims the couple hasn't been contacted by any law enforcement agency. T.I. and his wife, Tamika Tiny Harris, are under investigation by the LAPD over new allegations of sexual assault, the Daily Beast reports. The LAPD confirmed to Pitchfork that an investigation is taking place, but offered no further details. A woman whose identity was kept anonymous filed a police report with two LAPD officers in April. In a report reviewed by Pitchfork, the woman claimed that she was brought to a hotel room by T.I. and Tiny, given a drink by Tiny that she believes was most likely drugged, and claimed T.I. penetrated her and with his toes without her consent. She claimed the alleged assault took place in 2005. The Daily Beast also shared details of a second alleged police report filed earlier this month in Las Vegas. When reached for comment, attorney Steve Sato shared the following statement on behalf of Tiny and T.I. The Harrises have not spoken to or been contacted by the LAPD, the Las Vegas PD, or indeed any member of law enforcement for any other jurisdiction in the country. Even assuming the story in the Daily Beast is close to accurate, it appears the LAPD accuser has chosen once again to remain anonymous, thereby preventing us from being in position to disprove or refute her allegations, or even examine them. Meanwhile, although we now appear for the first time to have a name of an accuser who supposedly filed a police report with Las Vegas PD, we have absolutely zero details about her or her claim. The woman who filed the police report in LA is being represented by Tyrone Blackburn. He sent letters in February on behalf of 11 people who claim to have been victimized by the Harrises to U.S. attorneys' offices seeking criminal investigations. The Harrises, via their attorney, have consistently denied the allegations against them. In March, they were sued by Sabrina Peterson for defamation, invasion of privacy, intentional infliction of emotional distress, and more. Y'all, you know what? That sounds like a military helicopter. Oh, there it is. I'm trying to look up in the air. Y'all hear it? It's low as hell. Oh, yeah, it's fire. It's a fire department helicopter. It says fire on it. So I believe them. That's all I gotta say. I believe them. 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 That's all I gotta say about it. What else can you say about it? Some more people coming up. Y'all want them to I love that the people are remaining anonymous because, one, if they reveal their identity, you're going to say that they're clout chasing, right? I don't know what person has ever benefited from coming out and saying that somebody sexually assaulted them. I don't know. I'm not. You let me know. Put it in the comments if you know somebody who has benefited, right? Who has gained clout from this. Number two, I believe they want the people to reveal their identity so that they can use intimidation tactics on them, right? You have the means, you have the access, you have the resources, you have everything that you can do to make a person's life uncomfortable for saying that you sexually assaulted them. You have it. That's why you want to know who they are. And that's the reason why I love that people are staying anonymous. Because, one, the public cannot say, oh, this person is looking for clout. And two, you cannot allow the people that they are accusing, the perpetrators of the allegations, to intimidate them. So shout out to all of the women and the men who are staying silent in terms of not allowing people to know their identity. Okay? Speaking of identity, honey, let me tell you something. The DJ, what's her name? Where are my notes? The girl from See the Thing Is, what's her name? Here it goes right here. I'm glad I have my notes. Olivia Dope alleges that Joe sexually harassed her. She had her receipts, the timestamps of the episode. I went back and watched the episode. You can see where the episode was edited. Once again, I believe her. I believe her. I believe her. I believe her. And the audacity in this day and age for him to sit up there and say those things to her and nobody not say anything. You know, there were moments in the episode that I said that, what's her name? The girl from Horrible Decisions, that she was aware, like he called her a bitch at one point. Bitch, hit the sound effect, he told her. I went back, I was like, let me pull up the episode, and you could see where it was cut, and I can't believe, that's how you know something is wrong with a man. When you are in this day and age, in the Me Too, Time's Up, all of this shit, right? And here's a woman in 2021, and you're doing it while there's cameras, while there's video, audio, other people there, and you have the audacity to say these things to her. Why haven't we fucked yet? Or we're gonna be a power couple and all this other stuff. Joe, come on. What the fuck, man? Like, are you serious? No, you are serious, because you also have a pattern of behavior. And that's the only thing, y'all. When people keep doing the same thing, the only thing that we can go on a person, when they apologize for things that they've done, all you can do is go on their changed behavior. You cannot go on their word, because as you can see, we see patterns of behavior, and you have not changed. And, you know, people asking her, did you not know Joe's history? She said she figured in a professional environment he would be different. Why would he be? Has he ever been held accountable for the things that he's done in the past or has been accused of? No, there's not going to be changed behavior when there's no consequence for the bad behavior. Period. You're not, I don't understand how a damn dog knows that. You train a dog, you tell them, no, don't do that. After a while, they'll change their behavior and they won't do that anymore. But when they keep doing it over and over again, because there was no consequence, you didn't put no consequence on that. After all of the allegations Joe Budden has been through with women, Sin Santana still laid up with him and had a baby. She didn't read the Yelp reviews, nor did she care. As a matter of fact, she said that niggas like him worship women like her. And he left her, what? Once you go black, you become a baby mama. She's over there, sitting over there, a single mother, like the rest of the women. How did you not know Joe's history? You figured that it would not be, in a professional environment. And then you got Bridget Kelly. That's you over there. That bitch sounds like Fonzie when she talks. She's so damn male identified, Bridget Kelly. And of course, I believe Olivia Dope. Yes, things that we discussed in the group chat was taken back, kissing Joe's ass. I believe it. She over there talking like all, and talking like a nigga, and I want you to, kind of identify. I want the niggas to. It sounds like Bridget Kelly got her hand in her fucking pants playing with her dick. That's what it really sounds like. It really sounds like that when she's talking. Like, I believe Olivia Dope. I believe it was Bridget Kelly. I do not believe it was the other girl. I can't think of her name right now. I cannot think of that girl's name from Horrible Decisions. And to someone else's point, I think it was Kim Foster. When Olivia left, because first of all, I don't listen to See the Thing Is, because at the beginning of the creation of their podcast, there was a young woman who had a podcast of the same exact name, and she felt like her podcast wasn't going to get, it was not going to get as much attention because somebody stole her name, and now when they look it up, they're going to see these people backed by Joe Budden making this podcast. So that was the first thing with See the Thing Is. Second thing, I'm not interested in seeing male-identified women sit up and chat about things and never, sometimes Bridget will give you a woman's perspective. Sometimes, I can't remember the girl's name. Sammy? What's her name? Hold on. And then I noticed all of a sudden, I did notice, even though I have not listened to one episode of them, one complete full episode. My phone is upside down. One complete full episode. I've never watched one complete episode, but I believe everything that Mandy B, she's from Horrible Decisions podcast. And now she's sitting up there, the same setup as Joe. You got Bridget sitting where Joe sits, the same goddamn couch. You got Mandy sitting up there with her ankles getting heavy, like Maul's ankles used to be getting heavy, sitting up there. And then you sitting up here saying these things to this woman, sexually harassing her. Like literally, Mandy at some point said some things to Joe, like kind of be like, but Bridget didn't say nothing. No, she wants to be Joe's favorite. I already know that. You ain't even got to tell me. She didn't say who it was, but it was Bridget. You ain't got to tell me. Read the Yelp review. She didn't read the Yelp review. She thought her work experience would be different. Do I believe Olivia Dope? Yes, I do. Why? Because Joe has a pattern of behavior and continuously and consistently shows us who he is. Right? He does. They did not take out the part where he said we can be a power couple. Why are you saying that? I know everybody, but I don't really know Olivia that much. We should have fucked by now. What? Are you kidding me? That's what Amanda Seales, remember when Amanda Seales said Russell Simmons said some crazy shit to her? When Amanda Seales first met Russell Simmons, he says, have we fucked yet? Nigga, what are you talking about? How are you talking to me like that? Who are you to talk to me like that? Who do you think you are? For me, I feel like what's happening to Joe is like a reality check. A reality check. All these things are happening. You need to sit down and you need to, what does Kendrick say? And be humble. Sit down. Because you did sexually harass that girl, and you can see, and then she said when she went into the green room, they asked her, was she okay with any of what happened? So you are clear as to your behavior being out of order and inappropriate. You're clear on that. Because otherwise you would not have asked her, do you want this part cut out? Nor would you have cut them out. And you can see clear edits at those timestamps that she gave. She came with the receipts, honey. And that's the audacity. You got audio, video, and you posted it, and you edited it so that we can take out and once again protect Joe and protect a man's legacy. But she's going along with it. Right, because she has a job. And that's when you guys be like, how do people go along with it? Yeah, you got a job. You don't want to lose your job. But after that was episode 16. I think by episode 19, she was gone. And Bridget, yeah, we going to mention the elephant in the room, I just want to let everybody know Olivia Dope, she ain't with us anymore, hey. The fucking Fonz, go over there and hit a jukebox, bitch. Like the fuck? I can't stand Bridget Kelly. I'm sorry. I cannot stand her. I can't stand her Fonzarelli talking ass. Hey. Bitch, do you have on a leather jacket? You got your damn your sleeves rolled up with a pack of cigarettes in it, bitch? Fuck out of here. I believe her. And then even Joe to ask her, are you okay? What are you trying to haze me? Like, I don't get it. Joe, You wrong. You out of order. And I'm glad she called it out. I'm glad she didn't sit on it for any amount of time, because this just happened in February. Not, no. And I don't want to be here. And I'm glad she didn't stay any amount of time. Like, get your principles got to be in order. You got to be in your principles. She said, and then you can hear her say, she says, at the timestamp this, I grabbed the mic and said, this is uncomfortable. And she said it. So, what are y'all going to say? Mandy, you going to say anything? Bridget, you going to say anything talking about this? Are you going to talk about what you witnessed? Huh? Girl code? Protect black women? And like, what's her name said? Kimberly Foster. It was kind of cringy to sit up there and to see two biracial women have conversations about what goes on within the black community. Yeah. Two biracial male identified women. You can't get no better. That's right up Joe's alley. That's what they love. Like I said this morning on Twitter, when you're making statements and when you're having conversation and it's a bunch of men who affirm your statement, who approve of your statement, and who are validating your statement, it's time to step back and reevaluate your statement. It really is. Anyways, y'all, take care of each other and protect your energy. Peace.